Welcome back to Apollo Justice, and now we're about to start day 2 of the investigation of Turnabout Corner, and we've kidnapped Deji again.
Kidnapped is such a strong word, Dwibs. We
I mean,
adopted
you're putting
him.
me through Ace Attorney 4. Yeah, it's torture.
Hey! You said you liked Ace Attorney 4.
Oh yeah, that's
What a train wreck that was.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
tagline of the
she's
game.
right. She summarized my thoughts on the game.
Actually, that was Apollo who said that. Apollo's
How
not a
Apollo?
girl unless he had a transgender.
Really? I had fun.
I'm glad you did.
Well, of course you
I'm
did.
glad someone had fun.
I mean, hey, she did get to fake her own kidnapping.
And Walkie made it through the day too.
Thanks
Woo, Walkie
to
survived.
No. I mean, yay. I'm so happy.
thanks to your brilliant defending and Trucy's amazing
Everyone was
magician
too obsessed
skills.
with panties to bother with the real case.
Oh my god, stop it.
But to you, it was for science.
Yes.
Good
It was
publicity.
good publicity. Imagine the crowd at my show tonight.
You know, it says something that even Toriyama didn't work in Panties into Hojo's insane science.
You should come, Polly.
Yeah, you should.
Didn't Toriyama try to do a
Yeah.
thing with Final Fantasy VII that
He
wasn't...
did.
Yes, Marlene's panties, yes.
Yes.
He
Oh,
tried.
hey, I missed
Wait, are we
that.
talking about Akira
Alright,
Toriyama?
here I go.
No, Motomo Toriyama.
Oh.
Different guy.
Yes.
The amazing Mr. Hat will be making an appearance.
How nice.
Yep. Hi, folks. I'll be here all week.
Sure, why?
That's about enough of him.
I don't know, Apollo. He did save the trial for you. And he looks so much like
Bro.
Leighton, too.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hey, Alita. The fiancé.
Also, you know, everyone's been kind of saving the trial for Apollo.
Yeah.
Thank you for today. The trial went well.
And by well, we
Did it
mean my
now?
fiancé lives to see another day.
Okay.
Oh, right. No problem.
Do you think Walkie will be okay?
No, and I don't want.
I don't give a shit.
You're his defense attorney.
You can't say that out loud.
I said it in my mind.
You're the defense attorney. Everyone can read your mind.
Yes.
Well, he's not guilty yet.
Apollo is such a big spy.
Okay. That's admittedly another difference between Apollo and Phoenix. He's not as optimistic as Phoenix is when trusting in the clients.
Please. You have
Oh,
to
no,
look.
can you blame him? Because that's the... I heard that the original theme of the game was to be like, trust nobody, and being
Not
tempted
even
to the
yourself.
dark... And being
Yeah.
tempted to the dark side.
Yes, that
The dark
was.
side is the law.
Because that would be an interesting way to contrast Phoenix and Apollo. Phoenix
Yeah.
trusts his clients, while Apollo, because his clients are all sketchy, it's
And-
hard for him to trust them.
And I'll give Yamazaki credit, he actually does do something with that in Dual Destinies. Which, again, if there's one thing I do wish Dual Destinies had maybe taken some cues from, it's how to do the Dark Age of the Law from this game as opposed to how it does it in its game. But that's a point for later.
Please let me know if there's anything.
Are you
I
talking
can
about with
help.
Apollo or the other characters?
The
I'm
entire-
talking about the
entire
Dark Age of
game's
the
got that
Law
problem.
spiel.
No. I was talking about like about the trusting clients thing.
That is one of Apollo's main characteristic differences from Phoenix, so yeah. Which is actually a nice thing to have, because, you know, it is nice to have us play as a lawyer who, you know, is a bit more realistic in the sense of trusting a client.
Aw, that's so sweet.
I think what helps is like, most of-
sweet.
the reason why Phoenix trusts most of his clients is like, yeah, okay, you obviously didn't do it.
So it doesn't bother you that you'll be married to the mob?
I think she's interested in it, going off of her mannerisms.
Some people just want to do it for the sake of having power.
I don't think so.
No, this is not time for cold feet, honey.
My parents are against it, of course.
Sure.
Is that all?
21, so I just told them to fuck.
Say, where do you and Walkie first meet anyway?
In a
Why
college?
do you fall in love with such a
Nah.
such a
A
Jackass.
charming young man.
Fuck boy.
Good question.
Well, Dio, you may have just answered our question now.
This child doesn't look like the type to have gangster connections.
You sure? The way she's got her
Again,
hands
it's
folded
always
like
the sweet
that.
ones. Oh, we met at my old job, actually.
Oh.
Jervis, she wasn't a hoe.
Where did you get that from?
Mobsters and hoes. That
It sounded like you said hoe.
Oh, ho ho ho. Well, don't make me call the popo.
But wait, this is so I take that in the Ace Attorney universe, love between colleagues is okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't it be?
Well, I know that in America it's something strictly forbidden or
No,
something,
it's not.
isn't it?
Well,
No,
remember
no. It's
remember
not
that
strictly forbidden.
Mia
It depends
and
on the
Kodo
company.
were kind of a thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
No, you see, the thing with America is like, you can be in a relationship at work, just make sure it doesn't affect
so
your
apparently,
actual working
So
relationship.
apparently, so
exactly.
apparently,
Yeah, keep
Big
work
Don-
and personal life separate.
Anyway.
basically.
okay.
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
apparently, Don Kitaki wants to go legit.
Oh, because he wants to retire.
He saw the
only announced it
Godfather
recently
movie.
out of the
He knows
blue.
how this ends.
What, with a crap third film?
Does that mean
Yes.
no money for you two? I hear there's quite a lot of confusion in the ranks.
Must be.
This new youngster called Kiryu wants to properly take care of
I wonder if this explains that apron.
with Agretsuko.
I can't imagine Waki going along with that. Well, actually, I can't imagine going along with anything.
Yeah.
He's kind of a brat like that. He's mighty motivated, isn't he?
Oh yeah, for all the wrong things.
That's one way of putting it.
He's taken from
That's
Virgil.
not the word I would have used.
200% motivated.
He said, I'll be the next big boss and keep the family alive.
Standing.
Paige, was there any
Paige.
Paige, was there ever any mention of a big evil family in the MGS games?
Yeah, several.
Maybe in that dream that's mentioned in the song.
No, I
I'm
mean-
still in a dream,
Not,
snake eater.
not mafia family Dwibs, but some family of
Powerful families. And don't even get me started on Snake's family.
people.
His father moves in a lot of circles. He's really focused on whatever
Profits.
Profits.
The Kitaki family's been making a killing recently.
Yeah, I know it.
So whenever I hear
Again,
the word,
not the way I would have put it.
Again, they must be giving the cadaverinis a run for their money.
You were saying, did you?
so whenever I hear the words Kitaki, I think of the Patakis from Hey Arnold.
Huh.
You know Helga Pataki?
Oh, right! Yeah.
And you know we're supposed to get like an adult show with those called Meet the Patakis.
Ooh, a generation gap.
Yes, well put, Cersei. I mean, look, the revival of Hey Arnold is just fine, but do we really need another attempt at an adult show of a Nickelodeon show?
This was something that they had years ago.
Then yet they're bringing back for some reason.
They even got the ever classic What About the...
What about the family?
Usually it's the father
Yeah.
worried about tradition.
True.
I'm familiar with this trope. In fact, a lot of British soaps use this trope. Very frequently.
EastEnders.
Yeah, there you go. See, Dejito.
It doesn't make a lot of
Is EastEnders shown on your TV?
You know I've been to England, right? And I have family there.
Yeah,
I've told you
really?
this several times.
yeah. Dwibs is very forgetful.
Which is why we had him
Thanks,
play
Paul.
Apollo.
Apparently, yes.
Yeah, Apollo
Tell-
forgets stuff as well.
No, Dwibs is forgetful.
Oh,
Apollo just straight up doesn't listen.
Hang on. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up something bad. And he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye.
I think his
What?
voice has gotten even more annoying than I remember it.
Yeah.
That's my intent. So I gotta go into the doctor patch me up again. I mean, hell, the games that, I mean, am I gonna make him any more annoying than he already is?
You already have. The annoying
Oh.
levels are going to eventually get off the charts.
Do you think his father's trying to move on with the business because he really doesn't want that child being, the leader?
Don't have it. Don't want him
You're
holding a
onto
gun.
something, Shiroi.
Loki is always fond of
Problem.
Fighting.
I'm not sure it qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved.
It's called a duel.
It says technically
I
a
prefer
fight.
the times when duels could be settled with rapiers.
Mr. Gavin's saying his life might be in danger, wasn't he?
Life's
Yep.
always in danger the way he acts.
No, that can't be right. I'm sure he was just trying to scare us.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Look, I know you're doing with this the way most spouses have to, but death is just a part of the natural order. And you know what? Sometimes survival just decides some people have to go. And if the natural order, God, science, or whatever is controlling this
Yes.
decides that
That's such
Wakikataki
you
needs
making
to
a
die,
mistake.
then Wakikataki just has to die.
But it's even scarier when he tries to hide it.
You know, that would make a really good house episode. A surgeon making a mistake and he spends the whole episode trying to hide it.
We actually
Really?
had a
They haven't had a
recent
house
three-part
episode about that?
miniseries about that, but I can't remember what it was called.
Sorry, what was that, Siri?
I said here in the
That's
UK
it.
we recently had a 3-part miniseries about that whole concept, but I can't remember what
okay.
it was
I
called.
thought you could say it was a Casualty or Holby City episode.
No, it was one of the either BBC or ITV 3-part mini drama things.
Okay.
Anyway.
Rocky's in your hands, eh? Okay, get here. I'm gonna strangle you until I have no life
Apollo,
left.
behave.
Yes, Apollo, you're gonna strangle the son of an incredibly big mob boss and expect to be alive at the end of the
It's
week.
fine. He's moving on from that business.
You'd be doing the world a favor.
Apollo, I think you're only making her more nervous.
Yeah.
Pretending to choke her fiance. Sorry, I'm new at this, okay?
Well, that would make a woman nervous.
Yes.
It's alright. I believe in you.
You
I
have some
believe in
strong
Apollo.
faith, woman.
That
And I
face
believe
kind of
in
says
justice.
otherwise, but sure. Oh. Bye.
So now that we're happy that she believes in justice, let's go on to the detention center.
Oh, goody, I think we're
Yeah.
about to hear my favorite detention center theme.
Here we go.
Looks like Wookiee's out for questioning.
Yeah, it's not my favorite, I'll be honest, Jova.
I really like the ones from the first game, really.
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
like two.
I really need to talk to him. I guess we'll come back
That's
later.
take.
yeah.
I can't remember what the one from
Oh.
this sounds like.
Pedro, you be the guard.
Excuse me.
Yes?
The other suspect is all through with questioning, sir.
The other? Oh, you mean the panty snatcher?
Yes.
And Detsy,
Yes.
it's my sad duty to inform you that Dwibs forgot to show off the cell phone theme.
Wesley Stickler. So they arrested him too?
That is a good question, actually. How are you going to make an extras part of... Oh, let me guess. You're going to pick
No, I
everything
mean,
in
how do you
this.
show off the cell phone thing?
I'll just find a
Oh,
YouTube
you
video.
basically present it.
I'll find a video. Alright, let's have a little chat with Mr. Stickler. I hope I don't regret this.
Trucy seems very, happy to see this guy again.
Well, okay. It helps
Trucy has no emotions
Excuse me?
She has plenty of emotions. She's
besides
just
being
happy most of
happy.
the time.
Des. Trissy was angry at this guy before she found out that he wasn't a pervert.
Yeah,
She
okay.
chased him down for goodness knows how long.
Please keep this brief if you would. I'm quite. Cause, yeah. I need to finish this paper. It's you!
Even in detention,
Hi.
he still has time.
Mr. Stickler, we'd like to have a few words with you.
Also,
Your
how are
last
your pages
ones.
still flapping?
There's a fan in there, don't you know? It's a hot day.
True.
What day does this take place on again?
It takes place in June, on June 16th.
Yeah, it is a hot day.
Very well, as long as there are few.
Okay,
Today's
fuck
June
you.
18th, though.
Fuck you by the end.
Still warm though.
Nothing would make me happier, believe me.
Speaking of happy, let's hear that detention theme.
Again, I prefer some of the other games as the themes, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know it's really weird because, like, well, in a lot of cases the soundtrack is not my favorite, but this detention center theme is my favorite for some reason.
Wait, I can't help but feel that I'm being misunderstood.
how exactly?
Yes, that night I obtained a pair of panties. It's true. However, it was my burning curiosity that drove me to do it. Nothing more.
I mean, to be fair, considering the magic truce he does do with those panties, I can understand his curiosity, for once.
You wanted to know the... Oh, sorry.
Go on.
You wanted to know the trick of my panties, right?
You're here too?
Yeah, how did you not notice?
Screen.
She's
glitch.
kind of there in her ridiculous outfit.
Oh, great Trucy, teach me.
Huh?
I must know the secret of your panties.
Specifically the magical ones, no other ones.
I promise.
I think
My
we get it.
very existence hangs in the balance.
And
Does it now?
yet this guy is nowhere near as perverted as Toriyama.
Please make me your apprentice.
And Larry Bird.
Apollo, help!
Wait, he's your
I don't
fan.
know. I think you make a great, lovely assistant.
Oh, Trucy right. Ace magician paralegal.
Yeah.
Don't say that, Apollo.
Well, the truth be told, Trucy, I'm pretty sure you could have found another place to hang a pair of panties on over the window. Didn't you have a clothes rack?
Some people still do it
Could you
old
really-
fashioned.
Could you relate? Well, they're stupid. Could you relate what you saw the night of the murder to us one more time?
Why not? Though it hardly differs from the testimony I gave in court.
I mean, if you have a back garden, it's fine. But if it's just over the fence and it's easily grabbable, I don't know why you bother.
The van was there in the park that night. Of this I'm quite certain. He was pointing a pistol or something like that at the victim.
Well, I shouldn't have said that was stupid. Sorry, but it's a bit silly.
That's when I shouted, "Stop, you two! Let's resolve this like gentlemen!
It's none of your business. Now piss off or I'll shoot you.
Use swords like true gentlemen!" The next moment, a shot was fired.
First blood from the torso wins. And this
And
is
this
all
is
true?
all- Oh.
Really?
Oh god, are we done with this guy yet?
Unfortunately,
Not yet.
My panties are gone. My innermost heart revealed.
Don't worry, you'll get character development by the end credits. Every character does.
Except
What other
Larry.
reason could I possibly have to
Yeah,
lie?
true, except Larry.
I can't think of anything you want to hide more than pen. True.
And Francisca.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know I'm not wrong.
Dead?
sounds like Wookie was at the scene of the
Early-
crime after all. But the thing about Franziska is that she's fun.
No, she's
Yeah.
not.
Oh,
It's
come on,
debatable.
Dad. You're just being sore. But you know what? Let's
no,
agree
no,
to
no,
disagree.
I actually hate her.
Well, I can
I don't
understand
blame you for
Deji's-
that. I can
I can
understand
understand
that.
Deji's reasoning. He explained it in an earlier part that he doesn't like her because she only has one joke.
And she-
True. Her whipping and full swing did get a bit old, I'll admit.
But she's fun.
Oh yeah,
But-
she's fun, but to be fair, Shori, he does have a legit reason for hating her.
Yeah, no, I know. I've heard, plenty of people
Oh,
have that view
Good,
about
we're back to one of the fun
She's back.
characters. Oh, you two! Over here!
She's gonna drop her sword.
Us? She hasn't. She has earlier. I'm pretty sure she'll do so here too.
Yo, little Plum, what's up?
Oh,
Ah, the gangster talk.
I'm
I
gonna
officially
go
hate
with
Trucy
Plum
now.
and Excuse me.
I think all this gangsterese is a negative influence on Trucy.
What are you, her father?
No, I'm a. Never mind.
I heard
You're
you
her mentor.
retrieved my bloomers.
Oh,
Well, I was just doing.
Bah! A man speaks clearly and takes credit where it's due.
Well, forgive me if I'm not a bit nervous. I'm in front of a gangster.
This, I'll admit, Plum is one of the reasons I do come back to this case.
Yeah, I was gonna say again, I do like Plum.
You caught the thief, didn't you? Well,
I'm waiting.
speak clearly or
Yes. Sorry, I caught him.
speak clearly or I'll use my blade to even out your throat enough.
Speak clearly or forever hold your peace.
You're cute when you're nervous, Polly.
Instant shipping.
Yeah, about that, Joe. I'll deal with you later.
Ew.
Yeah, me and Joe know at least.
But enough about bloomers. What about my son, Waki?
But Waki, well, he's
Clearly.
an annoying piece of shit.
Well, no,
Yes, ma'am.
duh.
Well, duh, he's a teenager.
Actually, no, he's not dead. He's in
19.
his 20s. Oh, wait, no, he's 19, true.
This is why I was kind of hoping we could avoid coming back here. But anyway, let's have a little
You
conversation.
know, it's
with
a
them.
shame. Waki's parents are much more fun characters. It's just Waki himself is lackluster compared to them, to say the least.
Lackluster, that's
That's
being
fine.
generous.
He's really everything you'd expect in a boss's son.
Yeah,
No.
of course. You know, he mooches off of it, clearly has no idea what he's doing, and thinks he's larger than life, like
I'm
his old
going to-
man.
I'm going to be a gangster, dude.
Life does have an appeal for that age. Particularly for boys. Especially the Backstreet Boys with the Michael Bay.
that's
Uh,
another meme.
What do
What?
those two have to do
Don't
with,
look at me like
with each
that.
other?
Did he shoot an advert with him or something?
Maybe.
Did he direct a music video for them?
He was shot in a turf war. Yeah, we heard a story from Wacky. He also directed that milk advert, didn't he?
But he didn't tell you the whole story.
Sorry, I keep thinking Plum's Siri.
You know, even if he had a pistol then, he wouldn't have shot anyone.
What?
What, are the guns programmed to recognize Wacky's fingerprints and not fire?
Well, this is the future. He acts like he's hard, but he couldn't shoot someone to save his life. I should know. I'm his mom. I've been
Wait,
there
is the
since
game
I've been there
Or
since
worse,
I
do it
popped that
for-
little
wait.
stinker out, and I've been there for him since.
Wait, is this game implying that he tried to shoot his own mom?
Hopefully, when this is all taken care of, he and the boss can sort out their differences. Unless she doesn't make it back.
The boss? You mean Waki's father?
Oh, right, that
we
boss!
mean we mean the character of the Metal Gear series.
The one who's voiced by Pearl from SpongeBob SquarePants?
What?
Yes, that's right, Dids! Pearl from SpongeBob SquarePants voices the boss in Metal Gear Solid 3.
Okay.
Yeah. It's true.
It's damn true.
I mean-
One of our pistols is missing.
It's true. I was gonna say, what do you think you are, Kurt Angle?
So the metal weapons from this mansion.
You suck.
Speaking of which, I'm assuming Dwibs doesn't present her bloomers. Basically, if you present her bloomers, she basically lets Apollo keep them as a trophy, basically as a token of thanks, so that they're even.
Great.
We kind of
And every
figured, given
night-
the difficulty of attaining
And
a
then
gun.
every night when he's in bed, he stuffs them.
That's the closest you'll come.
And Deji ruined any subtlety that had.
Yeah. Wait, there was subtlety to begin with? Oh,
There
you
was
mean...
more than that.
Oh, wait. Oh, you mean with what I was saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
With the pen. No, hey. She said he can keep them.
Only the boss, myself, and Waki could have taken it.
Yeah. I see.
And
So
I'm sure you
Apollo,
wouldn't.
Apollo X panties OTP.
I'm sure you wouldn't suspect me, of all people. I just carry a sword in my broom. I'm sure the cops will continue tromping all over the mansion because of this case, but... maybe this is a sign that it's time for a change!
She doesn't seem
That's
too concerned, at least.
Well, you could fit a lot of things in that huge mouth.
Moving on. Let's talk about Miss Tiala.
Alita Tiala.
Yep.
Yeah. Walkie's fiancé.
They're getting married next month, correct?
I suppose she's been staying over lately.
Mm-hmm.
You don't look too happy about that, little Plum.
She's so soft.
I prefer my plum soft too.
I'm not talking about me.
No, what about the fruits?
How did you guess?
Even I could tell that. No, you couldn't.
Actually, he could. It's kind of obvious when a mother clearly does
Yeah.
not like the girl her son is picking out.
Could you tell us more about her?
Like, look,
I bet they don't know
look,
very much about her.
there's two initiations. There's getting the father to like the son, and then there's getting the mother to like the daughter-in-law. Says he wants to tie the knot.
Milwaukee's so stupid, he probably actually meant he just wants to tie his shoelaces.
I can see why. She's so pretty.
Dwibs, they're a cultivated and cultured Japanese family living in America. Oh, she's pretty enough, but, you know, looks
I'm
aren't
sorry, Jim.
all that.
Yeah, just look at me. I mean,
It's like that guy, it's like the main character of Battleship. I don't believe he can tie his boots, let alone command anything.
Ouch. No, it's probably just me being suspicious. Stay in this business too long. I'm sure I'm not onto anything whatsoever. Nothing you may want to question me about at all.
Stay in the business too long.
Nothing. Stay in the business too long, and you start to only see darkness in people. Or maybe it's just because I've been playing Kingdom Hearts too much my life.
Yeah,
this
can never be
story
too
is
careful.
Really complicated. Holy crap! When the hell is 3 coming out?
Oh, it got delayed. But don't worry, it got delayed so that Japan won't get to hog it too long. You get a nose for it. Oh, so you can smell darkness like Riku? A
No, like
nose for
Ansem.
people, a nose for trouble. Anyone can
Yeah,
be
sorry.
a Xehanort.
Yeah, sorry, Joe, the game got delayed till December 31st, 2019.
I would not be surprised.
At 11:59 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh.
Central Standard Time.
Where,
I repeat,
no-
guys, I would not be surprised. Besides, I'm gonna have Smash Bros. Ultimate to keep me tided over for crossovers, so I'm good.
Like a gangster's only version of female intuition.
father and son.
The boss may act tough, but that boy means the world to him.
But Waki seems, well,
Wonky.
yeah, Waki.
Yeah.
He seems
Yeah, I
like
guess
he's
it's how
against his
Walker's
father's position.
situation, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Ah, it's to be expected. We're in a bit of a transition now. Trying to cut our ties to the shadier side of the street and do more on the up and up.
You know, if this is the world of John Wick, they'd actually be rather okay with that, provided you don't break any rules.
Waki isn't too enthusiastic about the change, it's true.
Yeah.
This...
Kinda.
Okay. I'll give this turn about this. When we do actually focus on the family dynamics, and, you know, not so much just Waki being an idiot, there is an interesting story to tell. Again, we focus too much on Waki being an idiot.
Is the
Yeah.
gangster thing just not paying the bills?
Is the cake stuffing not paying the bills? Ooh,
Sure, she's adorable.
it pays, but we need a lot of money right now. And we can't go about this trying to drain money people dry. Clean money, that is.
Just do it. I see. Something must be up. Just do it in Scarface. The world is yours. Take the money to the bank, hold down the X button, and hope it lands on a decent rate of conversion.
Who in their right mind thinks that's a good idea? He'll see things
Radical
the way
Arcade.
the-
Rockstar.
No, Radical.
I thought Rockstar made the game.
No, Radical Entertainment did. Yes, the same lot that made the like a Crash Games. made a
Really?
Scarface.
What a revelation to have, and what a time to end this part.
Yes, so we shall see you in the next part where we continue our investigation, and as Jova ponders how the hell people who made Crash were going to make a game that's completely the entire polar opposite.
Is it
Oh
good?
no, a developer has range. Naughty Dog made Crash Bandicoot and are making The Last
I'll
of
just
Us.
have one thing to
Forever.
ask before we close, Dwibs. Is the game good?
I'd say so, yes.
Okay then.
Some flaws here and there, but it's a video game.
See you next
Yeah.
time.
Alright, see ya.
See ya.